One, Jana Craven. Thank you, sweet.
The casting process for In the Heat of the Night in 1988 was a careful selection of talents who could bring depth and authenticity to their roles. Carroll O'Connor, known for All in the Family, was an easy choice for the role of Police Chief Bill Gillespie. His grizzled, no-nonsense demeanor was a perfect fit. For the role of Detective Virgil Tibbs, the producers sought someone who could portray a calm, intelligent contrast to O'Connor's character. They found this in Howard Rollins, who had previously impressed in Ragtime. His chemistry with O'Connor was undeniable, making them a formidable on-screen duo. The rest of the cast was filled with talented character actors. Denise Nicholas, known for her work in Room 222, was cast as Mayor's assistant, Billy Patterson. Her warm, assertive presence added depth to the cast. Alan Autry, a former professional football player, was chosen for the role of Captain Bubba Skinner. His imposing physique and southern charm made him a standout. The casting of the recurring characters was equally thoughtful. Crystal Fox, who would later star in Big Little Lies, was cast as Harriet DeLong, the police department's secretary. Her professional yet friendly demeanor was a perfect fit for the role. The casting process involved extensive audition and chemistry tests. The producers were looking for not just acting ability, but also how well the actors could interact with each other. This was crucial for a show like In the Heat of the Night, where the characters often had to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics. One pivotal moment in the casting process was the first reading of the script by O'Connor and Rollins. Their immediate chemistry and the palpable tension between their characters set the tone for the entire series. It was clear that they were the right choices for the roles. In the end, the casting of In the Heat of the Night was a success. Each actor brought their unique talents and strengths to their roles, creating a rich, diverse cast that added depth and authenticity to the show.
Fresh out the academy, and I told the chief that I was entitled to a free expression of my individual.
The 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night was directed by John Allen Schwartz. Schwartz's approach to the series was characterized by his attention to detail and commitment to bringing the story to life in a realistic and engaging way. He drew inspiration from a variety of sources, including classic films and the work of other great directors. Schwartz's style was marked by his use of long takes and steady cam work, which gave the series a cinematic feel. He also favored naturalistic lighting and muted colors, which helped to create a sense of place and atmosphere. In addition, Schwartz worked closely with the cast and crew to ensure that every aspect of the production, from the acting to the set design, was of the highest quality. One of Schwartz's key collaborators was actor Carroll O'Connor, who played the lead role of Police Chief Bill Gillespie. Schwartz and O'Connor developed a strong working relationship, and the director often gave the actor considerable freedom to interpret his character as he saw fit. This collaborative approach helped to create a sense of authenticity and depth in O'Connor's performance. Schwartz also worked closely with the series writers, providing input on the scripts and helping to shape the direction of the storylines. He was known for his ability to work well under pressure and was able to deliver high-quality episodes on time and on budget. Overall, Schwartz's directorial vision was instrumental in bringing the world of In the Heat of the Night to life. His attention to detail, cinematic style, and collaborative approach helped to create a series that was both engaging and thought-provoking, and which has endured as a classic of American television.
Possible. You know, in the old days, the bad old days.
In the Heat of the Night is a TV series that first aired in 1988 and follows the story of a black police detective from Philadelphia who transfers to a small town in the South. The show is known for its compelling storylines, complex characters, and realistic portrayal of race relations in the United States. Throughout its run, the series tackled many important issues, including racism, poverty, and crime. Perhaps you have your own memories of watching this groundbreaking show. Maybe you remember the first time you saw it, or a particular episode that left a lasting impression on you. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Over the course of this video, we'll be sharing some fascinating facts about In the Heat of the Night that you might not know. From funny anecdotes to shocking revelations, we'll be exploring the many facets of this classic TV series. So stay tuned to learn more.
And we have them back out on the streets again within 6 months' time. These birds need to have their wings clipped.
I don't think.
The production of the 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night took place in various locations, primarily in the small town of Covington, Georgia, which stood in for the fictional Sparta, Mississippi. The set design was a crucial aspect of the production, with a crew transforming Covington streets and buildings to reflect the show's time period and setting. Buildings were repainted, signs were changed, and period-appropriate vehicles were brought in to create an authentic 1960s atmosphere. The show's main location, the Sparta Police Station, was a real building in Covington that was renovated to suit the show's needs. The series also made use of sound stages for interior shots, which were built in an old cotton mill in Covington. These stages housed sets like the Gillespie household, the chief's office, and the courtroom. Filming in a small town presented its own set of challenges. The crew had to manage traffic, maintain the set decorations, and deal with the curiosity of the local residents. To minimize disruptions, filming often took place early in the morning or late at night. Despite these challenges, the production of In the Heat of the Night was known for its innovative techniques. The show was one of the first to use computer-controlled lighting, which allowed for more precise and consistent lighting across scenes. This technology, combined with the show's filming style, which often used long takes and tracking shots, gave In the Heat of the Night a distinctive look and feel.
That was way back. I was only a clerk in those days.
That was a very funny...
In the Heat of the Night is a TV series that aired from 1988 to 1995, and it is my second favorite hour-long show, right after The Rockford Files. The first season, while well acted and produced, isn't as good as the following seasons. However, the episodes filmed in Hammond, Louisiana are exceptional, capturing the atmosphere of the movie with their rundown buildings and the racist behavior of Bill Gillespie. The stories in the first season don't measure up to the later ones, with the exception of Roadkill, one of the series' best episodes. The 4 Joe Don Baker episodes, which aired while Carroll O'Connor was recuperating from heart surgery, are among my favorites. 15 Forever is unsettling in its depiction of teenagers killed by a drunk driver, while The Pig Woman of Sparta is funny and atmospheric. Ladybug is dark and brutal. Alan Autry delivers 2 of his best performances in Vengeance and Sparta Gold. Scott Brian Higgs is hilarious as the eccentric Randy Calhoun, a recurring character on the show. Lois Nettleton is very good as Bill Gillespie's love interest, and her shady past is revealed in the excellent Ake Kelike. Carroll O'Connor is totally believable as Bill Gillespie, and Howard Rollins upstaged the entire cast, bringing more depth to the Virgil Tibbs character than Sidney Poitier did in the '67 film. Hugh O'Connor, who wasn't a trained actor, actually grew into his Jamison role and was good enough to carry several episodes by himself. The last season of the show was wearing pretty thin, but it had a very good run with some truly memorable stories. Unfortunately, we lost Carroll, Hugh, and Howard, and their contributions to the show are cherished. Overall, In the Heat of the Night is an excellent TV series with well-developed characters, engaging stories, and a unique atmosphere that sets it apart from other shows of the same era. If you're looking for a captivating drama to watch, In the Heat of the Night is a great choice.
In a tree.
Well, I must have told you this.
You did.
The creation of a musical score and soundtrack for a film or TV series is a collaborative process that involves composers, musicians, and producers. In the case of the 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night, the music was composed by James DePasquale and Pete Carpenter. The score and soundtrack complement the narrative and emotional tone of the series by enhancing the mood and atmosphere of each scene. James DePasquale, in an interview, stated that the music for In the Heat of the Night was intended to reflect the show's setting in the American South. He used a variety of instruments, including the saxophone, to create a bluesy, southern feel. The composers also incorporated elements of jazz and classical music to add depth and complexity to the score. Pete Carpenter, who also worked on the TV series The A-Team, brought his experience in creating music for action and drama to In the Heat of the Night. The result was a score that was both exciting and emotionally resonant, perfectly capturing the tension and drama of the series. The soundtrack also featured popular songs of the time, which helped to establish the show's setting and create a sense of time and place. The music was carefully selected to complement the narrative An emotional tone of each episode, with slow, soulful ballads playing during emotional scenes and upbeat, energetic songs accompanying action sequences. The composers and musicians involved in the creation of the score and soundtrack for In the Heat of the Night worked tirelessly to ensure that the music perfectly captured the mood and atmosphere of the series. Their efforts resulted in a musical score and soundtrack that not only complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the show, but also stood on its own as a work of art. The music for In the Heat of the Night remains a testament to the power of music to enhance storytelling and create a rich, immersive experience for viewers.
Excuse me, Millie. Hopefully we'll get to talk again sometime. It's been a real pleasure.
Carroll O'Connor, known as the father of actor Hugh O'Connor, had a notable career beyond his on-screen roles. He became a spokesman for the Partnership for Drug-Free America in 1993, advocating for drug prevention efforts. O'Connor's advocacy was particularly significant in light of his own son's struggle with addiction, which led to his untimely death in 1995. Tonea Stewart is not only an accomplished actress, but also a trailblazer in academia. She was the first African-American woman to receive a doctorate from Florida State University School of Theater, highlighting her dedication to both the performing arts and education. Carroll O'Connor's impact extended beyond his acting and advocacy work. His son's addiction and subsequent death led him to become a prominent voice in the fight against drug abuse. Through his work with the Partnership for Drug-Free America, O'Connor helped raise awareness about the dangers of drug addiction and the importance of prevention efforts. In summary, Carroll O'Connor and Tonea Stewart's contributions to the world of entertainment and education are noteworthy. O'Connor's advocacy for drug prevention and Stewart's groundbreaking achievements in academia serve as reminders of the many ways that individuals can make a difference in their communities.
That it?
Maybe, maybe not.
One of the most iconic scenes in the Heat of the Night is from the episode A Necessary Evil, where Chief Bill Gillespie and Detective Virgil Tibbs have a heated argument in the police station. The director, Michael Schultz, used close-ups to capture the intensity of their emotions. O'Connor's performance was particularly praised as he grappled with the racial tension and his character's prejudices. Cinematographer Frank Biscaccia employed high-contrast lighting to emphasize the tension. This scene left a lasting impact on audiences, highlighting the show's commitment to tackling racial issues. Another memorable scene is in the episode Song of the Wanderer, where Tibbs confronts a white supremacist group. The director, Win Phelps, used wide shots to show the scale of the confrontation, while close-ups captured the fear and anger in the characters' faces. Rollins' performance was powerful, and his character's determination to uphold justice was inspiring. Cinematographer Biscaccia used low-key lighting to create a menacing atmosphere. This scene was impactful, demonstrating the show's courage in addressing racial hatred. The episode Blind Spot features a tense scene where Tibbs, while undercover, is discovered by the criminals he's investigating. The director, James Sheldon, used close-ups and handheld camera work to heighten the suspense. Rollins' performance was nuanced, showing Tibbs' fear but also his resolve. Cinematographer Biscaccia used shadowy lighting to enhance the danger. This scene was pivotal, showcasing the risk Tibbs was willing to take for justice. These scenes, among others, have made In the Heat of the Night a groundbreaking series. They showcased the talents of the cast and crew and addressed important social issues. The impact of these scenes is still felt today, as the show's legacy continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and viewers.
Reception will commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Reverend Carter leading a march to Jackson and will be held at the Sparta State of Mr. David.
Denise Nicholas, who played Harriet DeLong in the Heat of the Night, graduated from the University of Michigan. The building used as the Magnolia Cafe in the show is still the Gary Massey Agency on Monticello Street in Covington, Georgia. In one episode of the first season, a mistake was made when the chief, while talking on his police radio, failed to push the necessary key to transmit. This is a small glimpse into the making of the show, highlighting the importance of attention to detail.
Said Remy?
Do you have any idea what that could be?
No. But I certainly can do something.
The 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night had a significant cultural and social impact. It resonated with audiences due to its compelling storylines and complex characters, many of whom were African American, which was not common at the time. The show explored relevant social themes such as racism, poverty, and crime, contributing to important discussions and raising awareness. In the Heat of the Night also influenced pop culture by presenting a nuanced portrayal of the American South and its racial dynamics. The show's success helped pave the way for more diverse representation in television, both in front of and behind the camera. Moreover, the series' theme and characters transcended the screen and inspired viewers to confront their own biases and prejudices. It served as a reminder of the importance of empathy, understanding, and social justice, and its impact is still felt today.
Nothing at all.
Then why do you think Robb would do it?
Frankly, because he ain't too bright.
Carroll O'Connor, known for his role in the Heat of the Night, had humble beginnings as a substitute high school English teacher in the early 1950s while pursuing his acting career. On the other hand, Carl Weathers is currently contributing to the U.S. military by assisting with simulated Iraqi villages at Fort Irwin, California, and has directed a training video titled IFAK First Aid. Alan Autry, another cast member, has family members who have also ventured into acting. His daughter, Heather Autry, appeared on Grace Under Fire, while his wife, Kimberly Autry, and son, Austin Autry, were in The Legend of Jake Kincaid.
Bubba, meet me there.
Yes, sir. Right on it.
Bubba, Lonnie.
The 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night received positive critical reception and had a strong audience connection. The Los Angeles Times praised the show for its solid, workmanlike stories and strong, attractive cast. The New York Times also commended the series for its consistently high quality and intelligent adult stories. Audiences appreciated the show's realistic portrayal of small-town America and its focus on social issues. On IMDb, the series holds a 7 out of 10 rating based on over 2,000 user reviews, indicating a generally favorable reception. In terms of awards, In the Heat of the Night received several nominations and wins. Carolyn McCormick was nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series in 1991. The series also won 2 Image Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series and 1 for Outstanding Drama Series in 1991. These accolades are significant for those involved in the film as they represent validation from both the industry and audiences. Winning awards can lead to increased recognition, opportunities, and credibility for the cast and crew. It also indicates that the series resonated with viewers and left a lasting impact, which is crucial for any television show's success.
Yes.
Dan Biggers, known for his role as Dr. Frank Robb on the show, had a personal connection to the series' filming location. His great-grandfather was once the sheriff of Newton County, Georgia, where In the Heat of the Night was filmed. Carroll O'Connor, who played Police Chief Bill Gillespie, received direction from Peter Bogdanovich to avoid talking with a fake cigarette in his mouth. Lois Nettleton, who appeared in several episodes, was not only Miss Chicago 1948, but also a semi-finalist in the 1948 Miss America pageant. Her parents were Edward and Virginia Nettleton. During the filming of In the Heat of the Night in the late 1980s, the cast and crew faced various challenges and shared memorable experiences that added to the show's charm. One such instance involved Carroll O'Connor, who played Police Chief Bill Gillespie. Known for his strict adherence to the script, O'Connor once surprised everyone when he ad-libbed a line, making co-star Howard Rollins laugh uncontrollably. This unexpected moment remained in the final cut, adding a touch of authenticity to their on-screen relationship. Another anecdote revolves around the Georgia Heat, which proved to be a formidable force during outdoor shoots. The production team had to be creative in keeping the actors and crew cool, often providing them with large fans and cold towels. In one particular scene, Alan Autry recalled being drenched in sweat within minutes of starting a take. Despite the discomfort, the cast persevered, delivering compelling performances that contributed to the show's success. The show's commitment to authenticity extended to its set design, with the production team meticulously recreating a small southern town in Covington, Georgia. This dedication to detail allowed the cast and crew to fully immerse themselves in the world of In the Heat of the Night, creating a rich and believable atmosphere for the show's audience. Behind the scenes, the cast formed close bonds, often spending time together off-set. Alan Autry, Anthony White, and David Hart frequently played golf together, while other cast members would gather for dinner or card games. These friendships not only enriched their on-screen interactions, but also contributed to the overall positive atmosphere on set. In conclusion, the making of In the Heat of the Night was marked by camaraderie, challenges, and a dedication to authenticity that shone through in every episode. The cast and crew's experiences during filming offer a fascinating glimpse into the production of this beloved television series. Lois Nettleton, an actress known for her role in the Heat of the Night, has a unique final resting place. Despite being from Chicago and living in California, she was buried at St. Raymond's Cemetery in the Bronx, New York. The house used as Virgil Tibbs' home in the series was left vacant for a few years after filming ended. It was eventually repurposed as office space. The exterior shots of Sparta's police station were actually filmed at the post office and later the public library in Covington, Georgia. The Mason-Dixon Line bar was, in reality, a beauty parlor. These locations, although just sets and buildings, played a significant role in the show's success and have left a lasting impression on the community where it was filmed. The 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night holds a significant place in film history, being a television adaptation of the 1967 movie that received critical acclaim and multiple awards. The series, like its film predecessor, didn't shy away from tackling racial tensions and social issues, contributing to the ongoing conversation around these topics in American society. In the Heat of the Night paved the way for future filmmaking by normalizing the representation of black lead characters in police dramas, a rarity at the time. The series' protagonist, Detective Virgil Tibbs, played by Howard Rollins, was a complex character who challenged racial stereotypes and became a role model for many viewers. The show's influence extended beyond its airtime, inspiring subsequent works that delved into similar themes and characterizations. For instance, the early 2000s series The Wire and Homicide: Life on the Street drew inspiration from In the Heat of the Night, carrying forward the tradition of nuanced storytelling around law enforcement and race. Moreover, the series' emphasis on social justice and community policing has remained relevant, with modern shows like Blue Bloods and Chicago PD incorporating these elements into their narratives. In the Heat of the Night has left an indelible mark on the television industry, proving that thought-provoking, socially relevant content can captivate audiences and inspire future storytellers. During the filming of In the Heat of the Night, the building used as the McGuffey House was a popular restaurant among the cast and crew. Dan Biggers, who played Dr. Frank Robb, particularly enjoyed dining there. Actor Carroll O'Connor underwent heart bypass surgery and had to miss the last 4 episodes of the second season. The episode Every Man's Family was intended as a pilot for a spin-off centered around the character of Bubba Skinner, set in Atlanta. However, the network did not have any available slots at the time, and the spin-off never came to fruition.
This is difficult, but I have to ask it. Audrey, please tell me what happened out there.
Tonea Stewart, known for her role in the Heat of the Night, underwent a significant transformation for her character Aunt Etta, requiring 3 5-hours-of-age makeup daily. Her exceptional portrayal has earned her numerous keys to cities across the United States. Lois Nettleton, another actress in the series, won the Clarence Derwin Award for Best Supporting Performance by a Non-Featured Actress in 1959 for God, and Kate Murphy. Her talent and dedication to her craft have been recognized and celebrated in the industry.
Back in that trailer.
Well, now, you can't live in that trailer, not in this neighborhood. Sheriff here, he knows that.
Excuse me, Sheriff, but
Carroll O'Connor, already 46 when he began his successful situation comedy All in the Family, had a strong educational background, graduating from the University of Montana with degrees in drama and English. Tonea Stewart, on the other hand, holds the distinction of being the first McKnight Doctoral Fellow in Theater Arts, while also holding a fellowship from the National Endowment for the Humanities. Her academic achievements are just as impressive as her acting career. O'Connor's love for drama and English was evident even in his early years, and it paid off as he became a beloved figure in American television. Meanwhile, Stewart's academic accomplishments and passion for theater have made her a significant figure in the world of performing arts. In summary, both O'Connor and Stewart have impressive academic backgrounds and have made significant contributions to the world of television and theater, respectively.
Rebecca Ballard helped to kill her husband?
I don't know. What do you think?
Tonea Stewart, a lifetime member of Zeta Phi Beta sorority, played the role of Mayor's wife in the television series In the Heat of the Night. Interestingly, Virgil Tibbs held the official rank of captain on the Sparta police force, even though he was commonly referred to as detective in the show. Carroll O'Connor, who played the role of Chief Bill Gillespie, contributed to the series by writing several scripts under the pseudonym Matt Harris. He did this due to his concern that his scripts might not be well received by television critics. O'Connor also wrote 2 In the Heat of the Night movies under the same pseudonym.
Matthew 23, verse 28. Why don't you read that for me?
I'd rather not.
If you have fond memories of the 1988 TV series In the Heat of the Night, we'd love to hear them. Share your experiences and thoughts about how this groundbreaking series impacted you personally or influenced your view of cinema. Perhaps you were inspired by the show's courageous characters, or maybe you appreciated the realistic portrayal of social issues. Whatever your connection to In the Heat of the Night, we'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to engage with our posts by liking and sharing it with your friends. And if you're not already a subscriber, consider hitting the subscribe button for more explorations of classic TV shows and movies. Together, let's celebrate the enduring legacy of In the Heat of the Night and the impact it had on us all.
Thanks for your time.
Give Gillespie